Hi, my name is Monique Aipasa, and I'm founder and owner of Balance Your Energy by vitaltouch.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love to welcome you to today's video. And the subject for today is manifesting with ease and grace. In other words, manifesting effortlessly, creating in a very conscious way, deliberately, and flourish by using the law of attraction. So I have been a student of the law of attraction for many, many years, practicing, experimenting with it, and well, I have seen what worked and what didn't work so very well for me. So if you notice that in your manifestation process, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whether it's a loving relationship or more money in your life, or want to travel the world or create your dream home, and you notice that you're getting impatient and frustrated because you have been, wanting this for so long and it still isn't there, then maybe it could be that, this isn't an invitation for you to fine-tune your deliberate creation abilities. So I have 6 questions for you that you can ask yourself. And I invite you just to tune in to each of these questions to see which one of them resonate with you the most. And maybe you will experience an aha moment or an epiphany so that you can have a renewed sense of empowerment to, feel excited about tweaking your own energy field so you can become a true vibrational match with what it is that you truly, truly want. So the first questions that you can ask yourself is, okay, whatever it is that I'm trying to attract into my life, what I'm trying to manifest, is that truly something that really makes me happy, that makes me come alive, that makes me, filled with joy and anticipation and excited and thrilled about life? Or could it be that I am, or you are, trying to manifest something that would answer an expectation of someone that you care deeply for? Because somehow you want to live up to the expectation of your dad or your mom or your spouse or your kids or society, because somehow in your mind you believe you ought to do things in a certain way, so that's what it is that you should manifest. Can you notice that the energy that comes from that you think that you should manifest is a different energy than the energy of, that is what I would really love to manifest. That really excites me so much. I want to jump out of bed and ready for the day, hello world, here I am. Instead of that, I just know it would really make him so happy, so I guess I should manifest that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We all have our own unique sets of longings and heart's desires, and it really is important to tune in to what excites you the most. But don't get me wrong, if it really lights you up to want to manifest something for that other person, because it truly, at the bottom, at the heart of it, ignites your fire as well, that you would love to create some kind of win-win situation here, then that's okay. But just notice if there's that could be a stagnant energy there. Just notice. No right or wrong, just notice. Now the second question that you can ask yourself is the way that I'm trying to manifest whatever it is that I want, is it also a way that is in alignment with who it is that I truly am? Does it fit with who it is that I am, what I love? Or am I trying to fit into someone else's method or program just because that already showed so much success for him or her or so many other people, and I believe I should follow that path as well, even though it doesn't light me up? No, instead it feels contractive, it makes me nervous, it makes me, anxious, and you're trying to force into things. Then see if that's the case, you really want to connect with a way of doing things in your life that really makes you happy, so that if you think of doing that one task, you're so excited about that, and you really want to, you're ready to take on that task because it excites you. It gives you, it really lights the fire in you and makes you so come alive. See if that's where you at with this question. Now the third question that you can ask yourself is, am I truly connected with the essence, the feelings and emotions of the longing that I'm having, of what I want to manifest? So for example, you want to manifest an extra 100 euros today, or an extra 5,000 euros as an unexpected way of income this month. That idea, how does that feel? Does it really excite you very much? Or do you feel like, do you notice, I think I would like that, but just the idea of it creates so much stress because you immediately think of all the hows. So maybe it would be an idea to look at the deeper longing underneath that. So ask yourself, what does having an extra 100 euros this day or an extra 5,000 euros in this month, what does that represent for me? What's the feeling of that's going to bring? What do I believe I am going to feel when I have that? It's that sense of relief or expansion or freedom and choice that I get to decide what I get to do with that money. The idea that I can spend that money on things because I love that thing rather than because I think I can't afford it. You need to ask yourself, can I afford this? Instead, I can easily spend this money because I have it and I can afford that. That feeling of I can afford that. If you connect with that feeling, does that really make you come alive? So it's really important to connect with the essence of the feeling of your longing and focus on that. And that really is very important. So the fourth question really ties into this one, because the fourth question is, if you find out, if you discovered what the true essence is of the feelings and emotions that you wish to feel once it's there, it really is important to tune into that feeling now. Fill your energy up with that feeling of freedom or relief, of inner peace, or whatever that is for you. And what I do, for example, is every morning, the first thing before I wake up, And every evening, the first thing that I do, or the last thing that I do before I go to sleep, is to, spend 15 minutes to half an hour on really tuning in, focusing on those feelings, putting yourself in the state of that feeling of, what does it feel like to feel free? And just notice in your body where you feel that. Is that more space here in your chest area? Is that like you want to sway back and forth with your hips? You feel like flowy? Or it feels like taking a smooth, warm bath? A loving, nurturing energy? So yes, that really is very important, and you can speed up your manifestation process, because what you are doing by that is clearing up your energy field. So you send out a signal that law of attraction matches you with, because the only job description of law of attraction is to match vibrations, to match the frequency. And I just now remember the quote by Albert Einstein, who said, "Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and it shall be yours." So it really is important to put yourself as much as possible into that state. The fifth question. So you have done your morning and your evening routine where you focus on filling yourself up with the energy of the essence of your longing, is to ask yourself, okay, I do that, but in what state am I in during the day? Do you notice that you are in a state of waiting? Okay, you think you have this attitude like, okay, I've done I've done, everything that I should do. And now I'm waiting. So I'm sit on the couch and just wait until the universe delivers to me. Or are you in a state of like eagerness, but then in a sense of, I really, really, really need it. I really need that money. Oh, please, please, please let this money come, please. So you're sending out a signal of neediness. Or are you in a state of you want it so badly that you just cannot let it go, so you become, so what's the word in English that I'm looking for? Compulsive in that behavior, and you're trying to force it, so there's this forcing energy. Now, if you notice that you're in any of these three states that I just described, then you're not likely going to be a match with the reality of the life that you love. So the state you really want to be in order to manifest with more ease, grace, and flow is the state of having it, being it, and doing it already. So those 2 moments that you already set aside during your morning and your evening practice and ritual of focusing on filling your body up with all those energy, you want to extend that practice as much as you can during the day, so you can really, really tune up the volume of that frequency and become a match more easily. Now, the last question that I would love to ask yourself is that, are you truly committed? And are you truly ready to release and let go of all the ideas and convictions that are holding you, all those limiting beliefs that are going to definitely come up to the surface during your manifestation process, because this is not a question of if they show up, it's more a matter of when are they showing up, and are you willing to look them straight into the eye and connect with them in a way that you feel more empowered to go through that and eliminate, eradicate that out of your life, so you can clean your energy field and system, so you become a much more attractable, you become attractable to what it is. So then it flows, then you are, getting out of your way even, much more easier. So, yes, see if you can see those when they show up and fight them as gifts, because the universe is always doing everything in its power to do you good, to back you up, to support you. The universe is always supportive in whatever it is that you do. It doesn't hold any favors to anyone. So if this is what you send out, this is what it's going to be matched with. So notice that and clean it out. And don't see it as setbacks when they show up, but see if you can deep breathing into it and allow it as a fantastic opportunity for you to connect them with them and release that, so you can be a more free-floating channel for all of God's wonderful, abundant, miraculous opportunities, and you can be empowered to see opportunities and take inspired action. And this action is truly also a great part of manifestation, as long as it's in alignment with who it is that you truly are. So hopefully this video helps and might benefit you. And if you felt benefited by this video, or you know someone else who might benefit from this video as well, then please feel free to share. Leave your comments down below. I would love to have a wonderful, deep, rich conversation with you about this topic. Maybe you have other ideas about that. I would love to hear. I'm open to learning. I practice always having like a beginner's mind, even though I've been practicing this for quite some time. So thank you so much, and I just want to leave you with this. Are you ready to become a conscious, deliberate creator, co-creator of life? And are you ready to tune in to what resonates with you and to see where you can set yourself free? So your manifestation process feels smoother to you, and you feel like you're in the flow of life. So, hope I served you in this way. Thank you for watching. Catching you next time for another video. Bye for now.